All right, this is Route 601. I don't know if we're still in Louisa or not, but I don't know that I've ever been on this road before. I have no idea. I don't think I've ever been here before. I can safely say I have no earthly clue where I'm at, other than in Virginia, generally. I never would have picked any of these roads. Rever's routing me somewhere to eventually get to Front Royal. I'm kicking around. I've made it this far. I've got another hour and 15 minutes to go. And I think if I had taken the way I normally would have taken, I would have been there by now. This is definitely a circuitous route. Circuitous route. Yes, that's what I meant to say. And I've noticed there's not been many gas stations on any of these routes. It's definitely blipped by some. I mean, I've got plenty to get me to where I'm going, but I do tend to like to top off once we get past half. I start preferring to fill it back up. Chapel Road. Wish they gave some route numbers on these directions. Mr. Biker Boy, you better get over. And look at this piece of property here. What a piece of property. Man, I just don't get these people. I guess we're in Northern Virginia, supporting Spanberger. Something about wanting higher taxes, less gun freedoms, less freedom in general, more regulations. What the hell these people want? I just don't understand. Free health care, that's probably another thing. They shouldn't have to pay for health care as a right. Walter Williams used to say a right. I can't remember if it was Williams or Thomas Sowell. I think it was Williams. A right is something that when exercised places no duty or burden upon another person. For example, I have a right to the Second Amendment, but you don't have to pay for my gun and bullets. Well, these people that think health care is a right think by right they mean they shouldn't have to pay for it. They're owed it. Well, who the hell is going to pay for it? Somebody else is going to pay for it. That's all they care about. It costs a lot, I want it, so I want someone else to pay for it, and to make you not be able to defend your position, we'll call it a right. Healthcare should be a right. And I like Walter Williams' definition. A right is something that, when exercised, does not place a duty or burden on anyone else. Free healthcare is not a right. Healthcare is a responsibility. Now, you can buy insurance, but people don't think they should have to pay for that, and then they wonder why health insurance is so expensive. regulations and lawsuits. No, they'll blame high salary CEOs. People own these beautiful pieces of property, and I just don't understand supporting Democrats. That might piss some of you off, but I just don't understand it. I mean, I understand it because I've studied these people. I know how they think. I don't get it. Everything's unhappy. Everything, we're a victim. Everything, we must control other people. No optimism. I am ready for a break. I have been riding non-stop for a good bit. The Battissimo could use a break. The back could use a little break, but I'm doing pretty good overall there. Hoping my battery packs I didn't bring backups. I hope they're gonna survive the trip today. This winding route I'm on. What? Oh goodness. More road work delays. Oh goodness. Let's see, straight ahead. Freshly paved road here. This has been a neat way to see some back roads I never would have seen. I'm not sure it makes sense to get on Skyline Drive with their slow speed limit. I might need to just work my way back home, a quicker route. I don't think I've passed, aside from the people involved with that race, I haven't seen another motorcycle out. I'm shocked. I mean, granted, I'm on some side roads for sure, but the Lee Highway. If you guys have not heard the bluegrass fiddle song, the Lee Highway Blues, I guess it is, Lee Highway Blues, I think. It's a fast fiddle tune. You should check it out. Now, I have been down this road once or twice. I think I've been by that park before, but the rest of it doesn't really look familiar. Smells great out here, like the smell of the country, the farms. Sometimes that can smell good. It's not all manure. When you really think about it, it's not a bad thing. It's got a ma and a newer. Manure. All right, here's another Rever detour. We'll see where this road goes. Road I know I've never been on. Yeah, I hope they've done a good job picking only paved roads. here, like in the middle of nowhere. Could have handled that better. Mile-an-hour speed limit. All these woods, all this property. Look at all this. Wow. This is awesome. I don't know where we're at, but it's beautiful through here. Guess this guy owns all this? Oh, beautiful stuff out here. Here? It's right here. Good gracious. It's paved, but barely. Wow. Ooh, this is not paved. Crap. 6 miles? Oh man, come on. I gotta turn around. I can't do this for 6 miles. How am I gonna turn around here? Let's see. Shit, man. I don't believe this. How did this thing send me on this road? Well, now I don't know what to do. I think I might have to cancel this and use maps to get me out of here. All right. Not sure how to cancel this. All right, guys, we're gonna... Apple Maps can't get a signal. I'm gonna see if I can get the heck out of here. That's kind of a bummer. The start of the road was paved. Maybe that's why it took me down here. But I'm not doing that. Directions to Front Royal, Virginia. Alright, well, I can't get a signal. I think I'm going to go back this way. See if Google Maps has anything here. Now I'm worried about getting gas and where the hell am I? And I can't get a signal. Alright guys, a little nerve-wracking there. That I'm down to probably about a gallon and a half or a quarter of gas. Should be enough. That Rever app was supposed to keep me on paved roads. And that road was going to be 6 miles and it was all dirt, and I didn't feel comfortable taking a chance. So I'm going to follow this paved road, see where this gets us, and hopefully the map will, my phone will find a signal. Beautiful tree here. There we go. Directions to Front Royal, Virginia.
Directions to Front Royal.
Now, Apple Maps was able to populate Front Royal. That should be a quicker way than what I was using with Rever. I really am bummed because I wanted to see what Rever, how it would handle when you finished and recorded a trip. I'm definitely ready for a stretch break. Pretty out there, look at all that. Just beautiful through here. Look at this house on the right over here. Look at this. Boy, he's got like a couple of colonial outbuildings as well. Thing taking on me. I hope it's not going to put me back on that same road going a different way. Wow, what happened there? Is that a fire? Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. Horse farms, I guess, out here. I wonder where that other route would have brought me out. All this fencing, can't imagine what that cost. Uh-oh, low fuel light just came on. That means like 1 gallon, I think, in its estimation. I got 17 miles to get to Front Royal. I don't care if I know the math looks like it's in my favor. When I see that low fuel light, my heart rate goes up a little bit. As a distraction to this otherwise enjoyable route. This is just a beautiful road. Man, look at that out there. Spamberg, I just don't get it. Look at this house. Look at this house. Man, that place is palatial. I just don't get why anybody wealthy would vote Democrat. I get the poor people because they want everything for free, but unfortunately a lot of quote-unquote wealthy people do too. Higher taxes, more regulation, more government involvement in your life. Church has got some prime real estate. So do the residents. Also seems to me that when that low fuel light comes on, the deductions go a lot quicker for how much is remaining. I don't really like the way this gas thing is, the tank is designed. If the gas is not swooshing in the right direction, then it could stall on you. I'm gonna fill up as soon as I see something. I think I've passed 2 gas stations this whole time I've been riding for, what's been, a couple of hours? Yeah, I think it's been over a couple of hours. Follow their directions here and hope we get somewhere soon. 7 miles to get back to Zachary Taylor Highway. Now that's what we turned off of to take all this circuitous route, which is fine. I knew that with Rever. I was having it take me the winding road way, which it did. I'm gonna have to see if there's degrees that you can change it and see how to avoid, to tailor it a little bit. I have enjoyed the scenic route for sure. Now I'm ready to address. Now it just says low. It doesn't tell me the miles. I don't like that. I wish it wouldn't do that. That's really not great. The last number I saw was like 45, and this says 14 miles. 6 miles just to get back to the highway, and that highway doesn't have a ton on it. Not that I've been on it a heck of a lot, but I just remember it's the times I've been on it, there's not a lot. It's like it comes in spurts. Now I used to, I still have them at home. I would carry backup gas canister of like the little red bottle that holds like, it's not a lot, but it would get you like another 30 miles down the road. It's not a gallon, it's between the two of them might be half a gallon, I think. And I used to carry those on the bike when I knew I was going out on a long trip, and boy do I wish I maybe had done that here. Because this is not a good feeling to be where you have no idea where you are with a questionable GPS phone signal. Kind of can't enjoy the ride when you're thinking about that low fuel light staring at you. In my driveway, when the bike hesitates to start sometimes, some of you have pointed out it's because of where the fuel line is, the way the bike is designed. And my concern is if I get stalled on a hill at a driveway or something, that this gas being low would cause some issue. this is cool looking. And look at that view. Man, I wonder how much that wall cost to build. Can you imagine? Gosh. It just keeps going. Wonderful view, but with power lines all through it. We're almost back to Zachary Taylor Highway, and I hope soon a gas station pops up. Seven more miles to the main street. Well, guess that's what we're gonna need. Let's hope I don't run out of gas. Somewhere around here there must be an entrance to Skyline Drive. I just always have issues trying to find it in Google Maps to pick it, so I typically just come to Front Royal and then work my way back to it. Right now the first thing on my mind is gas and food and drink. I haven't really eaten all day today. Oh, Skyline Drive down that road. Alright, we're going to come back to that. I think I might take Skyline Drive down to Route 33. Alright, 4.443. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed. Whoa, look at that. Gracious. Man, look at this. I hope you enjoyed this trip getting to Skyline Drive. I think I'm going to share a little bit of this ride because I thought the scenery was kind of cool. And I've done other recordings on Skyline Drive, so I probably will just turn on some music and cruise today and enjoy the ride back home. Hello.
Hello, currently not collecting due to government shutdown, so you're good to continue. Just got to make sure you're being extra careful. Rescues do take hours.
Sounds good. I paid for that card. I got to get use for it. Thank you. Well, that was interesting. Because of the government shutdown, they are not collecting any fees. Well, with the government shutdown, you could have free entry into the park today. This is Rambleman. I'll see you on the road.